So today I want to show you a quick trick of how to make these silicone-shaped tart shells. So we're going to be using a silicone mold like this, the back of the silicone mold, and here I have some pâte sucré dough. I'll put the recipe for that down in the description or somewhere. Right now it's room temperature. So you're going to roll the tart dough to about between 2 to 3 millimeters. Either between 2 sheets of parchment paper or between a silicone mat and a piece of parchment paper, it doesn't really matter. Alright, so my dough is now rolled to between 2 to 3 millimeters. Just going to pop it onto the baking tray, stick it in the freezer for about 20 minutes to freeze solid. So what you want to do is cut out strips slightly larger than the dimensions of the silicone molds that you're going to be using. These need to be cold when you put them on the mold, so I'm going to stick this back in the freezer just to chill it real quick. Right. So what you're going to do is place these strips as precisely as you can over the tops. If these are slightly off to one side, you'll end up with a kind of messed up tart shell. I'm going to place these in alternating order so they're not kind of crowding against each other. Do the same thing with other types of silicone molds. So, cut out the disc slightly wider than the base there. So I'm going to bake these at 325 Fahrenheit for about 20 to 25 minutes. Alright, so these have cooled down now, and you can just plop them straight off the mold. That looks pretty nice, huh? Pretty tart shell. So here you'll see the different. Here you'll see why it's important to make sure that it's entirely even. So here it's kind of lopsided on the inside. So just make sure that it's situated as evenly as you can over the top of the molds. These turned out a little better. Just like that. What's cool about these is that you can use the inside of the silicone mold to create a filling that's pretty much perfectly sized for the inside here. I'll show you an example of that. This garbage that I made. I filled the cavities with a mango mousse, then unmolded it, glazed it, and just put it straight in the shell. And that turned out alright for a piece of junk. Anyhow, that's all I got, so until next time.